itself was $10 US. I had to pay that up front just to get, it was the price of getting seen, which is just so crazy when you think about the difference between the American healthcare system, which is just an absolute crap hole, to think that, you know, the stuff that's going to help me so much is so cheap. Actually, I don't trust the American healthcare system at all. So I think here they really care about you, you know? Where America's all about, how can I give you a drug, you know? Hey guys, welcome back, or welcome to my channel. Today I am in Shanghai, China, and I'm going to show you what it's like to go to the hospital. I'm going to go to the hospital and I'm going to get a health checkup. And you might say, what's wrong? What's going on? Here in China, you don't have to have anything going on. You don't need an appointment. You can show up at a hospital and get a full health checkup. They will check your heart, your they will check everything, and it is so affordable. It is so cheap. It puts our healthcare system in the United States to shame, because it's so simple. It's actually a really thorough health checkup. Here in China, they don't take health lightly. They will give you a full report on your health. They can detect things like cancer, heart disease, pregnancy, PCOS, heart issues. And then they will administer and prescribe you some herbs. In China, it's all holistic. This is a very holistic country. They believe herbs heal everything. So after they give you, after they give you a report, they will give you herbs based on what they found out that you need. Does that make sense? So I'm gonna go to the hospital. No appointment required. Some of these hospitals don't speak English, but I speak Chinese, so it shouldn't be an issue. I'm gonna tell them I want a TCM health checkup. So let's go. China has and is becoming more and more the world's biggest population. Soon, China will have more people than anywhere on planet Earth. They also have some of the longest living people, and I dearly trust their healthcare and their way of life. It's worked for centuries, and it's an honor to be here and to be able to participate in it. I showed up at the hospital and I had to register. I didn't need a reservation. Only thing I needed was my Chinese visa and my passport. I wrote down my name, my age, and exactly what I was looking for. They gave me a number and I had to go pay. The visit itself was $10 US. I had to pay that up front just to get, it was the price of getting seen, which is just so crazy when you think about the difference between the American healthcare system, which is just an absolute crap hole, and here in China, where they have the most people. And it's $10. Anyways, I registered. I went to the wing called Traditional Chinese Medicine, where a traditional Chinese medicine, or TCM doctor, was going to have a look at me, check my pulse, and give me basically a diagnosis. They're skilled and they train for years to learn how to read pulse and see if there's something going on there. They can detect so many different diseases. So I sat down, I had my card, I had my little number, and I just had to wait to be called in to see the doctor. My name popped up. I don't know why they spelled Byram like that, but it was so funny. And China is all about, straight to the point. They have some funny posters here. But then the doctor checked my pulse and she started asking me questions. She asked to see my tongue. She looked at my tongue for a minute and she felt my pulse, and immediately she said, "You have insomnia, don't you?" And I said, "Yeah, I do. I wake up several times during the night." And she told me that that could be from several different things, but she believes it's from just heightened too much stimulation during the day. She also told me never to drink cold drinks. It totally messes up your digestion, and when your digestion is messed up, your sleep is messed up. So she said stay away from sugar and stay away from cold drinks. If you can have anything, if you're going to drink anything, drink it warm, period. Cold drinks do not hydrate you. Cold drinks only disrupt your digestive system. So she came up with a prescription for me. I had to go pay for that. That was another $20, which is so crazy to think that, the stuff that's going to help me so much is so cheap. I had to go pay for it, and then downstairs I got sent my herbs, my Chinese herbs. Not a single pill was prescribed. Thank you, Jesus. There is a different way of doing things than pills, drugs. I got a giant bag of my herbal medicine, and I was sent on my way home. I just got back from the doctor's. They prescribed me, when they said they were going to give me herbs, I had no idea it was going to be like this much. She gave me such specific. Okay, so I have a bag with everything. There's so much. So there's like dandelion, chestnut. These are hazelnut shells. There's oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh my goodness. I did not know. There's a lot of different tree barks in here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, cool, this is dandelion roots. There's some dandelion roots. I have to boil these and make 7 different types of tea and drink it over the next 14 days. And she told me that it would help my digestion. She did tell me that I have a little bit of digestion issues, which I do. And she told me it'll help me with my sleep, because I definitely struggle with sleep. But I can't blame anything but the fact that I'm always on my phone or my laptop, you know, like always. So, but she told me it'll fix my sleep. She said all these herbs will de-stress me. It'll clean out my liver. It'll clean out my intestines and give me really good sleep. I'm dying at this amount of herbs. I had no idea. So I'm gonna make my first concoction. And yeah, this should be very, very interesting. Alrighty. So anyways, I am very happy I went to the TCM doctor. I found out that I'm healthy. I just need way more rest. Way more. Way more rest. And we'll be good to go. But I'm so happy I went there. And I think I'm gonna do another video where I show you guys Twina. Twina is also something they do at the hospital, which is like a traditional Chinese way of massaging you that is really good. She also told me to book some massages that'll help my body relax more, so maybe I'll show you guys around that stuff too. But such a cool experience, right? If you ever come to China, you can 100% go to the doctors, and I recommend it. I trust the Chinese healthcare system way more than I trust the American health. Actually, I don't trust the American healthcare system at all. So I think here they really care about you, you know? They actually are not really there other than trying to figure out what's wrong with you and how they can help you in a natural way. Where America's all about, how can I give you a drug, you know? So anyways, I'm gonna take a little nappy poo and I'm gonna study a little bit more of my herbs